Good morning, children. How are you all? Hope all are safe at home. Welcome to Mahila Samaja online digital classes. Myself, Deepa, your social science facilitator. Karnataka State Board Classic Social Science, Lesson 3 Prehistoric Society, Part 1. So, children, today we are going to study a new lesson, that is prehistoric society. So, topics covered under this, the topics covered are historic period, prehistoric period, origin of the earth, development of human beings. So, children, in this lesson, the difference between the historic period and the prehistoric period is made clear. The origin of earth and development of living beings is explained. And then changes that gradually appeared in the life of human beings in different ages, like Paleolithic, Mesolithic, Neolithic and Iron Age are noted here. Apart from that, the other topics are the role of script or writings in the classification of history, the different stages of evolution of earth, different stages of Stone Age and important locations, and then to analyze the role of metals in the growth of civilization. So first, let us discuss. So children, generally history may be divided into three major periods, that is prehistoric, protohistoric and history. So history may be divided into three major periods, that is prehistoric period, protohistoric period and historic period. So in the history of human beings, prehistoric period covers almost 99.9%, but the available evidences to study the age are not abundant. So therefore, the space given to prehistoric period in the history of mankind is very little. So here you can see prehistoric period. So here the evidence is not abundant. So children, as you all know that history, it is a which has evidence, isn't it? So it has a record, it has a proof. So when you look into the prehistoric period, so here you don't get the evidence. So evidence are not abundant in this time. So therefore, the space given to prehistoric period in the history of the mankind is very little. So that is why the availability of scripts or writings is not found in this period. That is, there is no record of writings is found. That is why we can give a better example for this is the Stone Age. During the time of Stone Age, you don't find any records. So coming to protohistoric period. So here in this period we find the records, but it is not understood. So the best example is the Harappan civilization. So we all know the Harappan civilization has existed, and what the record is provided, it is not understood. So that is why it has a records but it is not understood. Coming to history, the period that has a distinct record of writings and can be read and understood by succeeding ages. So, historic period has a distinct and clear writing, so that this period is came to conclusion. That is history. This period, historic period, we got and distinct clear writing records. So children, observe the chart carefully and read once. So the different stages of evolutions among the organisms and plants are given here. So 4000 to 2500 million years ago this is. So organism, the first organism was the microorganisms. In the plants, lichen. So here you can look at the table. If you read the table, you can clearly understand the different stages of evolution. So coming to the Paleolithic age. So Paleolithic age, it is the stage of history, beginning period. It is the beginning stage, archaeological stage of human history. So here, human beings of this period lived upon fruits, edible plants. Being nomadic in nature, they lived in caves and rock shelters, fruits, edible plants, tubers, and they led a nomadic life during this period, and they made variety of simple stone tools like scrapers, knives, clevers, and then they used a large leaves and bark of a tree as a plants. So children, you may be surprised that they used leaves and the bark of a tree as a cloths, and food were not available throughout. So this made them to learn hunting, and also they had a control of fire in the last stage of this age. So during the last stage of this age, they knew about the control of fire. So now let us see what are the important sites of this age. Belan Valley in Uttar Pradesh, Hunasagi and Baichhabal in Karnataka, Kurnool and Amaravati in Andhra Pradesh, Attirampakkam in Tamil Nadu. The period between 5 lakh years and 12,000 years ago is recognized as Paleolithic age. So, the period between the 5 lakh and 12,000 years ago is recognized as the Paleolithic age. So, next is the Mesolithic age. So, Mesolithic period, this is between the Paleolithic and Neolithic age. So, hence it is called as Mesolithic age. So, during this period, human beings started using small tools that were more efficient than the bigger one. So hence this period is also called as Microlithic age. So as they use the small tools than the bigger one, so this period is also called as the Microlithic age. So these smaller tools were fixed to a wooden handle and used as spears while hunting. So they were also gathering wild nuts. The food was not available continuously, so many a times they had endured hunger. They found a way out. They started rearing animals that were wounded during hunting or rearing the offsprings that were found during the time of hunting. So this is how they lived during the Mesolithic age. So once again I repeat, children. So it is also called as a Microlithic age. So this is the age between the Paleolithic and Neolithic. Men started using small tools more efficiently, hence it is called as a Microlithic age. And the tools had a wooden handle and it was used as spear while hunting. So apart from that, they gathered wild nuts. Food were not available always. So endure hunger, which led to start of rearing animals. As they didn't get food throughout the time, so what they did, they started rearing the animals. This further led to animal husbandry, and they took shelter and drew pictures, knew the fire and its utility. So during this time also the people knew the fire and its utility. This is about the Mesolithic age. So now let us see which are the important sites of this age. Bhimbetka and Adamghar of Madhya Pradesh, Brahmagiri and Kanaganahalli of Karnataka, Bagur and Ganeshwar of Rajasthan, Birbampur of West Bengal, Vampasari of Andhra Pradesh, Sarai Nahar Rai and Mahadai of Uttar Pradesh. So, Mesolithic period was between 12,000 and 9,000 years ago from now. So, now let us move on to Neolithic age. So, since the Mesolithic human beings were into animal husbandry, so they often faced the shortage of food for themselves and for their animals. So these people started producing their own food during Neolithic age. So starting of own food means they started cultivating the crops on the alluvial soil on the banks of the rivers. So agriculture provided food to them and fodder to their animals. So this enabled them to settle in one place, living aside the life of wanderers. So during this period, people started to live in one place. Like this, agriculture became the first step in the direction of civilization and culture. So, the first evidence of agriculture in Indian subcontinent is found in Mehergarh, that is the present Pakistan. While the people here constructed the houses and sun-dried bricks for living, the people residing in Bird's home of Kashmir dug underground shelters. When they faced the problem of storing the grains produced, they manufactured handmade pottery. Later on, after the introduction of wheel, the manufacturing of different types and varieties of pots became easy. So, Neolithic age, during this stage they started producing their own food. So, agriculture provided food to them and also fodder to their animals. So they started settling in one place. That is, they were leading a nomadic life, but now they started settling in one place and also constructed houses of sun-dried bricks for living. and also they manufactured handmade pottery. ಸೊ ಪಾಟರಿ ಅಂದರೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಮಡಿಕೆಯಿಂದ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಾರಲ್ವ ಅದು. ಸೊ ಡ್ಯೂರಿಂಗ್ ದಿಸ್ time they also invention of wheel took place and the manufacturing of different types and varieties of pots became easy. So the evidence of Neolithic age are found in Banahalli, Brahmagiri, Budihai, Halur, Piklihala, T. Narsipura, Utnur of Karnataka and Chiran of Bihar. So this period is usually fixed between the 9,000 and 5,000 years ago from now. So children, this is about the prehistoric society. So in this class we have studied about the three major periods of history, that is prehistoric period, proto-historic period and historic period, and also we have learned what is the difference in each stages. So apart from that we have also learned about the Paleolithic age, Mesolithic age and Neolithic age. So hope you understood today's topic. So here is a simple home assignment, children. Which are the three main stages of history? So which are the three main stages of history? So in our next class I'll meet you with the continuation part. Till then, have a great day. Thank you.